Okay, so again, doing an intersect, I'm going to go to this drop down up here, going to pick intersect, and I can just select the layers I want to use and drag them into that box. Alternatively, you can do the drop down here and it will give you your list of what's in your table of contents. You're going to save it to something that makes sense to us. So usually with intersect, I do the same thing that we talked about with spatial joins. So you want to write in the name of your file something that's going to help you remember what it was. Because with geoprocessing, you end up doing like 10 of them maybe before you get it right a lot of times. If you have multiple of them, you need to name them, not just join output or export output. Even though if you're sure you're just doing one, sometimes that's okay. So we're just going to do flood zones, and then 2 zoning. And then I always end it with, for an intersect, an INT, so I know it was an intersect. Join attributes is something they mentioned in the chapter, which when you say all, the other part behind this that's going on not just spatially is that all of the little polygons that result are going to get all the attributes from the first polygon that was a part of that little one and the second polygon that was a part of that little one. And we'll just see what that looks like before. Okay, so this is the result of our intersect. So you can see, instead of that big, massive wetlands polygon or soils polygon that we saw there, it split it up into a piece for every place that they're the same, that the boundaries are coincident. So you get these little bits. And the way you end up using these little bits is, if you go in the table, if we looked at the table before, you could see that on the left side is going to be all of your attributes of your soils, right? Like, so that soil name there. And on the right side is going to be all the attributes of your zoning, so zoning designation. And one easy way to actually look at the results of intersect is to go into your fields and reduce this down to just the ones that are going to make sense to you. So FID and shape, just keep those on. And then we can say MU name and key maybe for the soils if I remember right. And then zone designation and label maybe for zoning. So then when you go in and look at these crazy tables, which sometimes can be massive, you just get a nice little view of these are the soils and these are the zoning designations. So then when I look at, for example, just this piece, I can see that that was that kind of lime and rock soil, and it was in the IN, the institutional zoning, right? And then if I wanted to actually get an area of that and say something about the places that were the same, or the places that meet the criteria that somebody gave me, then I could do that there.